to an unprecedented degree. This was the first real song in the war, and quite frankly the most effort Masicka has put out in a clash for as long as most of us can even remember. This was really happening and everybody was here for it. People wondered what Tommy Lee could really say in response to all of this, but of course one thing nobody was going to do was underestimate the capabilities of the Sparta man himself. And the next morning we all woke up to see a brand new song on Tommy Lee's page called Destroyer. And people, let me just say, this man's vocal performances are some of the best I have ever seen in all of dancehall. His voice literally has the potential to be massive in almost any genre he touches. And at the start of the song he says in the most angelic voice ever, "You can't be a goat and no murder nothing one time."
You can't be a goat and no murder nothing one time.
But as soon as that angelic intro is done, you better hope you were not deceived, because as soon as the beat drops, he comes in with the most demonic voice ever saying, "Fish and crooks in a swamp, pussy and yam, shit mouth better talk facts, man a real killer and a subs in a song, crocodile nyam them meat in a swamp," saying that Masicka keeps on carrying this narrative about Tommy Lee eating front, but crocodiles are the real meat eaters of the swamp environment. He then goes on to expose some personal financial allegations when he says, "Rich way, and you still a pay loan for your land. Ton fool, cause bailiff a come for your van. Fish and crooks swimming at the same pond," saying that Masicka kept on going on and on about how broke he is, but in reality, not only is he paying loans on his land, but the authorities are confiscating his vehicle because he does not have the money to keep on paying for it. Now, how true is this really? I guess we're just gonna have to wait and find out. The song then gets even harder as the beat drops once more and he says, "Which king, pussy, walla can kush, richer than who, little nigga talk up," saying that he wants the crown on his head so bad, but he's gonna end up with a fat concussion instead. He then addresses the broke rumors once more and says, "We have land and dirty money, rich and silent, we not talk enough." He then goes on to say, "Yeah, we pop Molly and we dep on drugs. The freak about me you really can say," saying that yeah, he's very open about his drug use and trying to use that to diss him in a song is not the diss he thinks it is. "Yeah, lame, and that make you get bun," with an ad-lib in the background saying, "Yeah, bakery," exposing that allegedly Masicka's girlfriend cheated on him. But it's after this that he goes into more important matters and addresses the prison video, where he says, "Now watch the ballin', a prison style that," implying that the only reason he was crying on the phone was as a strategic move of some kind. Now, is this true? I have no idea. But regardless, it's a pretty smart response, I'll give him that. If a me you did this, me woulda make it slide, but from you this one our elder, a time for die. Saying that he wouldn't care if he just mentioned him alone, but from you this Vybz Kartel is a problem, which to be honest, does play into the narrative that Masicka is going for, calling him just another member of the gang and saying that he's following a Don. But perhaps Tommy Lee has no problem embracing that, and continues the narrative of crocodiles eating meat when he says, "You know if I shana, you only nyam the crotch," which refers to the fact that Vybz Kartel publicly exposed Masicka for being in an apparent relationship dealing with Aishana.
And it's a ramping shop. When will you and Aishana ramping stop?
Which is definitely wild considering Masicka's girlfriend has been with him for many years, but we're not going to watch that. He then goes on to get even more personal when he says, "You just bad pon the phone, nigga. Trying to make me buck you on the road, nigga. Me know say your idol a Idonia," accusing Masicka of stealing Idonia's style, perhaps for his deep voice, which is even wilder considering the two had a back and forth many years ago. And he gets even more personal when he says, "Little house rat, you know certain code, you know. You know see a climax of your portfolio," bringing in Masicka's baby mother into the equation and saying that she's the one who controls his finances. He goes on to address the drug rumors even more when he says, "Yeah, we pop Molly and yeah, we take drugs. LSD that make me tanso, cause if me ever go sober, me turn in a psycho. You know how we grow, that's why you hype so." And that's when Tommy Lee randomly stops DJing and switches his voice into a white nigga to make fun of Masicka by saying this.
Come on, bro, you know you were free. You lick the pussy in Amanda about crazy.
No, I have no idea who D and Amanda are, but they are probably just as shocked to hear their names in this song as we are. And he continues to expose details about Masicka's past by following up with this.
You know you grew up good, your father have like a cheese. My good old father.
Furthering the narrative that Masicka could not possibly understand his struggle because him not grow or him grow, which for most artists would not be that deep, but because Masicka's entire image is the struggling ghetto youth who made it out of of poverty. This is a pretty wild accusation. He then takes even more jabs at Masicka's entire career when he says, "Me a bet a million. Say one of your fans them can't sing your song till it done. And then, me see a bag of tamily everywhere me turn. When me look for